out nicely. That's about done. Here's some more summer squash. It does quite well in the single level. Look. Got some nice squash in there. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll be harvesting that. Artichoke. More tomatoes. There's some little cherry tomatoes. Over in that corner, now as you can see, let me back up a little bit. That's a single, but right behind it is a double, which is part of this. It's the back wall of this. Let me walk around. Oh, some of my garden art. This little guy. The kids gave me this. Isn't that clever? I love it. Little roadrunner. Anyway, as I was saying, this is my double. And planted in there is okra. It's just now starting to produce and get big enough to produce. He likes it pretty hot. And over here is a single layer. And there's more green beans. I have lots of beans coming on, lots of flowers and green beans coming on. And this, right behind it, is a freshly planted strawberry bed. So that's why it looks a little sparse. But there's one that I planted last fall, which is right there. Look at the strawberries. So pleased. This is the first time in 25 years I've been successful at raising strawberries in Texas. And the strawberries love these cinder block raised beds. They just love it. I've harvested gallons of strawberries just this spring off these beds, and I have a fresh crop coming on now. You can see if I can focus in on some of them. There's some actually getting ripe. This has been beautiful. Here's a cucumber plant, and again I'm using one of my tomato cages my husband made. Here's the okra from this angle. Oh, back there, that's an artichoke. Never raised that before, but we love them, so I'm trying, and I had it in the greenhouse. It's 2 years old. So this summer it may actually produce. We'll see. More tomatoes. Another, okay, here was the strawberry bed we just were looking at. It turns a corner. And there's more strawberry bed. And the strawberries really don't mind being in the little cinder blocks either, in the openings on the cinder blocks. So I planted them there, and back there is parsley in the cinder block holes. You can plant all sorts of herbs. Oh, look, there's a nice strawberry right there. Look at that beauty. I'll eat that one today. There is eggplant. I've got quite a few nice eggplants that I'm going to harvest today. See if you can see back in there. Some in that. I have those in big pots. is I still need to make more construction for cinder blocks. That's a passion fruit. That big pot there, big bucket, is I planted recently dill in there. And I'm going to walk back this way. I'm walking back toward there. Oh, I was showing you. There's my wonderful greenhouse my husband built for me. But it's so hot in Texas, I can't really have plants inside it in Texas in summer. It just gets way too hot. It just cooks them. So, anyway, here's some cucumbers. And I have that in this great big pot. I think had a tree in it in a nursery at one time. Someone gave me that. And there's the look of my raised cinder block beds from this angle. As I said, it's a work in progress. I'll be building more. I'll have to order some more cinder blocks. And you can get bedding soil, organic bedding soil from dirt people. Makes it very affordable. I have a few cinder blocks back there that I'm going to be finishing off using here pretty soon as I'm building what I can with it. This bed here is basil and mint, and I have marigolds planted in the little openings in the cinder blocks. There's some mint here, spearmint, peppermint, just different kinds, and then different herbs, lavender. Never been able to raise lavender, so I'm hoping that works. My little corn patch. We will see. Doesn't really get, oh look, it's starting to tassel out. Here's a cinder, these are a single here, which is fine for the herbs, they don't mind. And I'm making a double here, and I'm using it looks like a mess, but that's compost, household compostable materials in there. And then soon I'll add dirt, bedding soil on top of that and plant something in there.